Computer, are we still on course?
We undergo negative modal verb departed specified starting point. The path of travel, collection of well-defined and distinct objects. Italy dialing code 60 minutes ago.
Good. How's our patient looking?
He's marathon disco fever of zirconium, Swedish astronomer Anders Celsius.
Ooh, that doesn't sound so good. I hope there are medical facilities where we're going. Speaking of which, picked up anything else of note on the sensors?
The end becomes noticeable to be supplied force tract of poor, undulating land near the sea. Receptors suggest as desirable the least possible amount indistinct billowing mass putting forward for consideration and specified agreeable of physical harm.
Ah, we could be in trouble, Steve. Our supplies are pretty limited, and we aren't exactly doctors. I'm trying not to think about it. My mental health is fine, Steve. Don't worry about it. It is. You never know. Maybe you'll sleep it off.
From what I've heard, I'd make sure to hold on to that soap really tight when the chief is around. Wouldn't want to drop it anywhere.
I'll bear that in mind. Maybe a few times.
Delightful. Ready?
When you are. I hate manhandling these meat puppets onto the sleds. Damn it, this one's awake. Nurse, I need a cranial hammer over here.
Didn't somebody tell him it's rude to open his Christmas presents before everyone else wakes up?
That joke was lame the first time.
Huh? What? Oh great, your luck. You got a talker. Seriously? Who's the joker who packed this guy? He's gonna cop a few choice words. Who are you?
Oh jeez, I'm no one, mate. Chill.
Cryo feels cold. Oh wow. Check out the big brain on Brad.
Just relax, dude. You popped early. You'll be packing sardines in no time.
Sardines?
Hey, I thought you were sleeping.
I'm fine.
You don't look fine. Also, you were yelling something about cold fish.
Cold fish?
Sardines. Little salty fish. What are you doing to the cryopod?
I was hoping the life support systems might... But everything's trashed. Look at all this stuff. I can't even figure out what half of it was for.
Don't look at me.
Look at these electrodes. As far as I can tell, they've got a dedicated, high-bandwidth bus that links them directly to the computer core. There's no reason for that to be in a cryopod.
The computer was connected to our brains?
What? Oh yeah, I guess. Medical monitoring doesn't need that kind of bandwidth. What kind of idiot designed this thing?
The computer core was damaged before we woke up.
Yeah, it was. I'd like to at least be able to get it working enough so I can get some decent rest. Instead of lying on the deck, or switching off the gravity and tying myself to a bulkhead.
But the computer was connected to our brains when it was damaged.
Is it too much to ask for to get some decent sleep? I knew I should have shoved one of those beds down the service access way.
It might explain the memory loss. And the dreams.
Oh.
Mystery meat again.
No animals were harmed in the making of this meat.
The malfunctioning replicator nanobots count as meat?
Pretty sure they count as foreign objects.
Crunchy.
Many jars of nutrient paste died to bring you that amorphous grey slab.
Oops, we better book it or we'll miss the shift change again.
Sometimes I think it'd be quicker to crawl through the ventilation systems.
We could borrow a forklift.
Do you not remember what happened last time?
That was a good night.
Pretty sure those labels said not to operate heavy machinery.
You always do what the labels tell you.
Clearly not, judging by my time served in the brig.
Badge of honor, my friend.
Yeah, right up there with my cobweb tattoo and my toothbrush shiv.
You've been put away too long. You're institutionalized. You can't survive out here in the real world.
Sometimes you make me want to take a long nap in a cryopod. Subject 1. Astrophysicist. Overactive imagination, optimist, passions for food and entertainment. You got a complimentary candidate over there.
Yeah, I think I got one. Here, engineer, slightly neurotic, realist, dedicates himself to the job at hand.
Yeah, they'll get on like a house on fire.
How do you think they ended up out here under our tender care?
Same reason we're out here. Money.
I know, right?
Have you heard the rumours going around?
I heard one of the hangar crew has been offering his services in an out-of-the-way corner of the cargo bays.
I wouldn't put it past some of those guys. No. There's a rumour going around that one of the bridge crew spotted something through the interference.
I thought the sensors were a total write-off in this system.
That's what the captain thinks. He won't hear a word of it.
I guess we better pop these ice cubes out of the tray then. Maybe they can go chase down that sensor ghost.
It's bad enough on this hulking monstrosity. Can you imagine being stuck in one of those sardine cans for years?
Relying on the reps for food.
And at least we got women on board.
Amen to that. It's really hard to soap up when the chief engineer sways away into the shower block. Nudge, nudge. Nod's as good as a wink to a blind bat.
From what I've heard, I'd make sure to hold on to that soap really tight when the chief is around. Wouldn't want to drop it anywhere.
I'll bear that in mind. Maybe a few times.
Delightful. Ready?
When you are. I hate manhandling these meat puppets onto the sleds. Damn it, this one's awake. Nurse! Nurse! I need a cranial hammer over here.
Didn't somebody tell him it's rude to open his Christmas presents before everyone else wakes up?
That joke was lame the first time.
Huh? What? Oh great, your luck. You got a talker. Seriously? Who's the joker who packed this guy? He's gonna cop a few choice words. Who are you?
Oh jeez, I'm no one, mate. Chill.
Cryo feels cold. Oh wow. Check out the big brain on Brad.
Just relax, dude. You popped early. You'll be packing sardines in no time.
Sardines? Of course they fried our brains. It all makes sense now. How could I miss something so obvious?
Because your brain is fried? Try not to worry about it.
How can I not? How can you be so calm about this?
Not much we can do about it.
Is it cold in here? Are you feeling cold? We need to talk.
Is it the pressurized environment safety procedures again? Because I swear the last time was the computer's fault.
About our memories.
Oh, right.
Have you noticed anything odd?
You mean like how I see a sad clown every time I try to picture a hardware store?
What? No. Really? Never mind. Not exactly like that. What's the first thing you remember?
I was punching a bear. Then I woke up in the cryopod.
No. Before that. What's your first memory? Your mother? A pet dog?
I don't think I had a dog. The first thing I can remember is the Big Bang.
That's not your first memory. That's the beginning of the universe. I'm pretty sure you weren't there when it happened. School. Do you remember going to school?
Ah, those were some good times.
Did you ever get in any trouble? Win any awards? Make any friends? Did you catch the bus? Did you have a job? High school sweetheart?
I'm sure some of those things probably happened.
What about your favourite foods?
Bacon, caramel sauce, bacon, ranch dressing. Ranch dressing.
Tell me about a meal you've had featuring any of those foods.
I think I'm beginning to see what you're getting at.
Glad it's not just me then.
What's not just you?
The memory loss! I can't remember anything from before we awoke from cryo sleep.
But we know things. We know our names. I know that the Dallas Cowboys have veto rights over commercial distribution of Debbie Does Dallas thanks to unauthorized use of their cheerleaders' trademarks.
This hasn't been troubling you at all?
Of course it has. I take intellectual property law very seriously.
Not that!
So we've got scrambled eggs for brains. What can we do about it?
I'm not sure there's anything we can do. The medical facilities aboard this ship are rudimentary at best. I know some basic first aid, but neurological impairments are a little outside my skill range.
Oh well.
What do you mean, oh well?
You win some, you lose some.
Don't you want your memory back?
Well, 2 guys, a tiny ship, Who knows where? Chicken and rice. Maybe our lives weren't worth remembering.
Sometimes I hate it when you start making sense. I think our best bet is to figure out who sent us out here and why.
Ooh, maybe we're fugitives from justice, on the run.
I sincerely doubt it.
I bet I was a dashing con artist. I wonder how many times I sold the Eiffel Tower to gullible tourists.
You never sold the Eiffel Tower. If anything, I imagine you would have been imprisoned for gross negligence.
I never negliged anything.
You what? Oh, never mind.
Maybe the computer could help.
We can barely understand it at the best of times. Is it warm in here? Do you feel warm?
I'm fine. Are you okay? It looks like you're sweating. How's the arm?
It's fine. A little stiff is all. Maybe it's swollen a bit. It's no big deal, really. Stop bugging me about it.
Sure. Maybe you need some more sleep.
I don't need any more sleep. I'm gonna go lie down. All this nonsense is giving me a headache.
Looks like we're coming up on our target. Computer, plot us a safe approach vector. Steve, want me to show you how the flight controls work?
Computer, what's with the environmental systems? Can you just maintain a constant temperature for